alongside the world-famous Cotton Eye Joe. It's in the lightweight division scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing your first fighter, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in at 152 pounds. Tonight, he makes his professional debut right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. He represents DC Combat out of Murphy, North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dustin Garrett. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. He weighed in at 155.8 pounds. He has a professional record of 1 win and 4 losses. He represents Shield Systems right here in Knoxville, Tennessee. They call him Jellicoe Mike Douglas.
Pretty solid vertical there on Mike Douglas.
Yeah, you know, you see guys do that, it always makes me just a little nervous.
I was about to say that.
Brian Ortega, remember in the UFC, popped his knee. He still won, but I mean, oh my God.
I mean, yeah, Mike, you're the hometown guy. You've got the American flag trunks.
And the light above your head is only like 3 inches from where he's jumping.
I missed this height difference.
Guys, this one is going to go quick, so I mean, don't blink. Garrett obviously wants to land those hands. I mean, his wins are coming by when he's able to catch opponents. And obviously with Douglas, he has been caught in the past, so if he can step on the inside, he can make things dirty.
This height difference is insane to see right in front of us.
Pronounced advantage in the way of Davis.
Yeah, they look like they're 2 weight classes apart, really.
Douglas, excuse me.
Yeah, Mike Douglas. No relation to the actor.
Yeah, how did I mess that up?
Oh,
wobbled him.
You know, Garrett took it pretty good, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's snapback.
Oh, he's got a chin. He's really been he's been in there with all kinds of competitors as an amateur.
Yeah,
so.
16 of them.
Yeah, nothing's going to surprise him except for that head kick, which did, but he showed off his toughness right there.
I love the way you said it, Cody. Might not be the best high quality, but the most entertaining, and that's so far been true.
Yeah, I think that's what people want to see. I mean, you could say, oh, this guy was a D1 All-American, and the other guy's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu brown belt, and it's not necessarily the best fight. It's not as if any of these are blowouts. Oh, it's mismatches. You got a guy that's making his debut versus a 1-4. You know, an 0-4 versus a 6-5. It's a lot of these close matchups. Both fighters have struggled, and that's why you and I both saw through at the undercard. A lot of these 0-2 fighters, 0-3 fighters, all got their first win because Tim gave them that opportunity to fight someone at their level.
Yeah.
Mike Douglas has got a ton of skills. He just hasn't necessarily gotten the wins. He's fought a lot of tough guys, and unfortunately, you're not always going to win those type of fights. Getting his first career win in his last fight and hoping to move it to 2-0, that puts him right back on track. It gives him a win streak. It re-establishes his confidence.
Yeah, visually, I think he's doing exactly what he came to do right now, enjoying some good top control here on Dustin Garrett.
Yeah, and coming from a great gym, Shield Systems, their guy earlier with that knockout got the fight of the night or performance of the night.
Yeah, and Douglas had about 6 amateur submission victories, so he was known as a grappler. In fact, his last win, his only pro win, was a triangle choke. So he's a little more comfortable in these grappling spots, whereas Garrett 100% wants to be on his feet. So this is excellent work for Douglas to land that head kick, hurt him a little bit, take him down, and now neutralize him.
Yeah, tape study for this one, I thought the physical advantages in favor of Douglas would be a big story in this one. And I think that's what we're seeing right here with about 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go in round number 1.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the difference between an amateur fight and a pro fight, is those extra 2 minutes. If this is an amateur round, it's about to end in 30 seconds, but instead, there's still 2 minutes to go, and Douglas is going to make him pay with every single second of that. Mount is a fight-ending position. You know, it's the most established. You can damage.
And keep in mind, this is pro, so these elbows to the face are allowed.
And keep in mind, Garrett's not a grappler. So how does he get out of this? He doesn't know how. You know, he's supposed to push on the hits and create some space, but instead he gives up his back.
Yeah, the guys we got on MGM and got minus 150, feeling pretty good about Douglas right now.
Douglas was a hot pick this week. I think a lot of people. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. On the body lock. The crowd goes wild here in Knoxville. Speaking of entertainment, these fans did not care what the papers said. They are here deep at Cotton Eye Joe's in Knoxville.
Hey, that's a win streak, too, for Mike Douglas.
2 in a row.
Yeah, again, and then the next one you want to go 3 in a row, and then you go 4 in a row. Now you're back to 500. In your career, this is the best part, is you learn and you improve. Yes. And that's the journey of a martial artist. So Michael Douglas staying on the course, getting his first win, and now rewarded with a second.
There was that grazing left high kick there on the replay that sort of spelled some danger early
Yeah, and that body lock is very crucial for those watching that don't really get it. Once you get that pressure around the waist, it's just, it sucks, especially with a bigger guy on top of you.
Well, the game plan was solid and the execution was even better. Put it in the win column for Mike Douglas. We throw it now to Jeff Hobbs to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Luke Wilson stops us about at 3 minutes and 2 seconds of the first round. Your winner by way of rear naked choke submission out of the red corner, Jellicoe Mike Douglas!